I just wanted to start this week's video by saying Happy Mother's Day. Being a mother takes a special kind of person, and it's like having two full-time jobs in itself. Appreciate all you hardworking mothers. I hope you have an amazing day. Enjoy it with family. Thank you for all you do. What's up, everyone? It's time once again for a weekly watch list. What this is exact levels slash zones I'm watching for the upcoming week and how I'm going to trade them. Let's get right into this. First up, ticker SPY, SPY. I have my zones drawn out here, and I have all-time high marked out. As you can see, we almost reached it last week. Some crazy strength in the market, which is okay with me. Honestly, as far as day trading goes, I don't care if we're going up or down. We can make money either way. My long-term looks very nice right now. Of course, I don't mind when we pull back to get the average down a little. Something feels better about buying further away from all-time highs. That being said, I just let my reoccurring buy do its thing in my long term. Anyways, back to day trading. So let me zoom out a little. So this is our current demand zone. I'm going to be watching this for a possible bounce this coming week. I have my levels marked out for SPX. That's more exact bounce levels I'm watching for. But as far as SPY, here recently with this market type, zones have been working much better. It's easy to confirm. So, for instance, if I'm looking for a bounce, I want to see this come down, test this. I want to look to be coming back out of this. Maybe even look for a close on the 5 minute above this for an entry. Quite a bit of room to the upside if we do bounce this. If we don't bounce, if we lose this, I'm gonna be looking for. Let me zoom in a little. We lose this, we could go short the initial, breakdown, but I want to see a retest, then exit for entry for puts or ES shorts. Keep in mind, everyone, you can trade ES futures or MES futures based off SPY or SPX levels. Just like to throw that out there. If you're new to my channel and you only trade futures, you're in the right spot because I trade them often and I trade options. So let's get back to the watch list. This is my lowest zone I have for this coming week. I will be looking for a bounce here. We could push all the way to the bottom before we bounce, and that's okay. A higher risk bounce would be at the bottom of this zone, but again, I'm going to wait for confirmation to come back out of it for a bounce. Ideally, we play this zone to zone, right? Be a good profit on ES futures or on SPX call options. Quite the move. Now let's talk about this all-time high, right? If we get above this zone, yes, I will be looking for some long entries. It looks solid. As far as rejecting this all-time high, I'm not looking to reject it. If we break above it, pull back, I might actually look for a retest for a long entry based off the all-time high. That's something I have to see play out when, and just play it by eye. Here are my SPX levels. Really not nothing new from last week, other than I added in the all-time high, as you can see here. This is just basic support and resistance, areas of confluence, levels that we've seen the market respect. That's what I have marked out here. I use these for price targets and occasionally to take a trade based off these levels. All right, so last week I had a decent setup on QQQ. It worked out. But this week I have a more clearer picture here, some good zones I'm going to watch. They're solid, very clear. So ideally we play this zone to zone, just like we talked about with SPY. So if we lose this, ideally, if we have a nice close, we want to close, preferably on the hourly time frame for QQQ. Because if you're trading NQ futures based off this, as good as I do, they can get away from you quickly. So we would need a sniper entry if we're going to trade NQ based off this. But QQQ puts are just fine. Play this down. We could always wait on the retest as well. As far as bounces, I like this 438 to 437.2 area for a bounce. Again, you know how to trade these zones by now. I've said it like 12 times. I'm not going to keep repeating it. And below this, the only level I have is down around this 433. Solid zones. I don't have to strain my eyes to identify them. That's what I'm looking to trade. I like levels where I've seen good movement. I do not like trading areas of chop. If we've chopped there before, we could chop there again. I like trading areas that are very clear. You can see good movement in them areas, especially if you're trading same day expiration. You do not want to be in the chop zone. It's going to kill your premiums. Just not fun altogether, especially for my personality type. I don't like sitting in a trade all day. I like to get in, sniper entry, get in, make my money, get out, go work on my other incomes. That's it. Very simple watch list for this coming week. A couple things I want to talk about before you all go. Stick around. I've been doing something a little differently. I'm not for sure how long I will do it. You all know I've been going live on Instagram for like 2.5 years every morning, creating watch lists, free education. But here recently, I've started live trading on TikTok at market open. People have been making money with me. It's been going really great. Like I said, take advantage of that while I'm still doing it. One of the reasons I'm doing it is because I promised everyone at the beginning of 2024, one of my biggest goals was to provide more free game, more value, and that's what I'm doing. So be sure to tap into that. Appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.